You don't have to worry about meeting deadlines and having these false expectations about yourself, because this journey is about you and yourself. You already know what you got to do for yourself and how you're going to do it for yourself. So why are you going to pressure yourself to do it? It's not like you're in a job or you're in college or whatever and you have homework or whatever to do. No, this is the exam with you and yourself. And it's only exemplary for only yourself, because yourself is just deep. There's a lot of things inside of you, a lot of emotions, feelings, thoughts. So it's only a continuous journey in a void that you have to go through. It's not like you have to meet a deadline and pressure yourself. No, you just keep going. That's just how it is. It's infinite. This is a journey between you and yourself. It's not a way for you to try to look good for others and get brownie points and a pat on the back. It's only for you, okay? It's not about trying to gain validation. This is a journey for you, because you already know how yourself is. So you can be spiritual, this, Christian, that, whatever you are. Remember, you are in warfare in this world. War, mental war, physical war. So you got to over the cap on all levels. How everything has like a bottom on a cap, like it's limited. You got to go over the cap in all levels every day, because you're in war at the end of the day. So remember that. Don't get caught up in things. Don't become naive. Just always have that, that mind of hand, that open mind to know that things are a certain way. Things will come. Things could reflect. You know what I'm saying? So we are in war at the end of the day. So know that. You might not see with your 2 eyes, but it will come through. Trust me, it will come in full circle. You will see. So stay on your pivot. Don't let nobody move you out of your pivot. Stay mentally sharp, because this is war. You got to fight. You might not fight with your hands, but you got to use your mental, everything. Sometimes you're going to have to restart fresh and recreate. Take everything apart and recreate a new self-identity with yourself mentally. Then use it in your life. Just get rid of the old baggage, because that can hold you back. It could create some blockages for you. You don't want to hold on to the old of what doesn't serve you anymore, of what you don't identify with or proclaim anymore. So create a new, restart, because that's only going to make new, You have old stuff, baggage, you're just going to reattract that baggage and, to slip up to this vicious cycle. Next thing you know, you're back to square one in these bad habits, man, in these situations. So always recreate a new energy. Always be abundant no matter what. Always have an abundant mindset, because you can grow from it. You always know that there's more that you can get and achieve, Always have an abundance mindset. It's not going to limit you. Okay? You don't just have to keep things just fair and square and just the bare minimum. No, you can always just get more of what you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You are in the beginning of this race. So you have to do a lot to get more of the thing that you gotta get. So having that bare minimum mindset and halfway doing things is not going to cut it far. You need to go for the top, okay? And have an abundance mindset so you can grow. Don't rely on the outcome. Rely on the performance, because your performance is what matters. Your performance is what's going to mold and create you, not your stupid outcome. Your outcome is the byproduct. Sometimes things happen luckily, but because if you create that, person for yourself to progress and really grow, then that's going to be the outcome. Am I right? Yes or no? So don't just be outcome dependent. Rely on your performance, because that is going to really get you to grow and start moving. Okay? And really gaining. Okay? So don't worry about freaking outcomes and all that. It's not about getting rid of your mind or destroying your ego. It's about being above it, knowing that you're not just that. You know, because people are going to label you. You're going to be subjective to things. It's about being above it, okay? Knowing that it's just not the totality of you, that you can rise above that. You have autonomous of your being. That is what it is. Instead of moving like a robot, you know, moving like a drone, okay? So don't destroy your ego. You may need it for your life to do things, your mind to do things. Your mind is like a GPS, so use it correctly. It's about using your mind correctly, you know, because people usually just go too extreme, okay? Live non-dualistically. See everything as correlative and relative with each other. Even though things have distinctions and are separate, even on a scientific level, just know that it's connected. Even in chemicals. This is going to keep you from living in separation consciousness and just being just one and present with everything around you and just being the observer. You be using conscious awareness with your intention. Using your intention to be conscious awareness because you know that you're one with everything and everything's I am. You know, it's just reflecting forward to you. Both. That's all it is. So, live non-dually. It's going to help you